So I'm down here in my studio with Mary attempting the grounding exercise with all of the dogs around. Okay, so already Kizzy over here, my oldest girl, she's 11 years old, is already grounded next to me. And what I mean by grounded is not punished, okay? Let's be clear about that. Grounded means that she is connected to me, calm at my side, waiting for instruction from me. And I've got Mary here, who's a young dog still and fairly insecure, and is also very interested in other dogs potentially, so she's paying attention to the other dogs, also looking up at me every once in a while. But I just want her to settle regardless of the action that is happening, and I'm also going to give my other girls a moment to settle. Okay, so there's been some treats tossed here because we were doing some exercises, so I'm going to give the girls a bit of a moment to find whatever needs to be found and let them settle. Again, with the grounding exercise, it is about giving things a bit of time here, Mary, and just being patient. All right, so Mary already sat here. Mira and Bruna are giving us lots of space, but eventually they too will settle within my orbit and wait for the next instruction to come from me. And because all three girls are now laying down comfortably, it's only a matter of time now before Mary does the same thing. Okay, this is still pretty good. I'm still quite satisfied with this. She's a little bit behind, she's near me, she's not pulling on a line, she's not trying to get to the girls, she's checking in with me a little bit, but I do want a little bit of slightly higher level of relaxation, which she just gave me, and I'm going to reward that by giving her a little bit of extra slack on the line here, maybe even give her a treat. Okay, and again, as you can see, none of the girls are invading our space. This is essential, you guys, when you have got multiple dogs. All right, it is essential for the dogs to learn that if you have a dog at your side, or you're holding a child, or you're holding a pot of hot cooking, or you're carrying heavy things, that your space, the space of your body and your presence, is not fair game for the dogs. Okay? You want to call the dogs into your space. And then if you need to send them out of your space, you should be able to do that as well. Now, understand me that if the dog comes to me to check me out and I don't have another dog with me, that's fine. It's fine for the dog to come into my space and give me a lick or check me out or put a paw on me. That's all fine. But what I work towards is a dog that is able to discern a situation from another. And so all three girls are very bonded to me. All three girls are respectful and integrated, mature dogs. And even though they really like to be with me and around me, they know I've got Mary here. So they are giving me space. Kizzy's over here, Bruna's over there, and Nira's over here. And all of them are in my orbit, but none of them are bothering with Mary, okay? That is one of the most important things to do when you've got multiples, is that they learn to take their turns around you. That is how you start to create peace in between your multiple dogs. All right, this is looking rather nice. I'm still going to give it a few moments because I would like for Mary to be a little bit less on alert. This looks pretty good physically, but I know that psychologically the whole situation is a bit of a struggle for her still. It's not enough for just the body to do what we want the body to do. We also want the mind to be in a certain place, to be in a certain frame of mind. Okay, so Cassie just came a little bit closer and that got Mary a little bit concerned. So that's what I mean. I'm not quite ready to end this exercise just yet with her. With the girls, yes, but with Mary, not yet. She's still scoping a lot. She's looking at things a lot. Getting up, laying down, getting up, laying down. So I'm going to wait until I have a bit more consistent calmness with this dog, and then I will put her away on a high note. So Mary stood up just now because Cassie changed her position, and Mary's all eyes on the camera and the equipment. She just laid down. That's great. Okay. Terrific. But like I said, I do want to give her a bit of a moment. I would like to see a little bit more settled behavior, okay, a bit more settled attitude in her. This is pretty good, like I said, but I want to see what she can produce if I give her a little bit more time, especially that she sees everyone else passed out here. Everyone's quite tired after the shoot from this morning. Good job. Now understand, you can help your dog with a bit of food, okay? That is not wrong at all to be feeding the dog, not only because she's behaving well, but also to help her calm down even further, okay? And just for everyone to understand, all of the dogs here, Nira in particular, are very food driven. Nira, I would say, is a little food crazy even. But the level of respect for my inner space is such that they will not come and invade my space and even try to get something from me, because they can tell I'm handling Mary. And not only that, these girls are so attuned to what we're doing that they can tell Mary's a little bit insecure, and they do not wish to go into her space and invade her space. Okay? Very good. Nice job, Mary. You might be tempted to look at your dog. You might be tempted to be staring at her. What I suggest that you do is that you try to look away. This is a good time to be checking your phone if you want to, or relaxing and breathing and maybe meditating slightly, okay? Good. Nice. I won't mind that so much. Good job. You got a bit more liveliness here. But try your best to not be staring at her. Look at her from the corner of your eye if you want to. But give this dog a little bit of a moment to relax on their own without cues from you. So I'm just going to give Mary another opportunity to lay down, and we will be ending on this note. Good dog. Another very important thing, you guys, that I want you to keep in mind is that when you are praising a dog, you are not just praising the behavior that they're producing right this moment. So one would be inclined to say, well, this is wonderful. Look at this. Great job laying down, great job relaxing. But I can tell that she's still a little bit unsure, that she's still a little bit apprehensive. So my praise has to reflect not only what the dog is doing, but also the overall attitude of the dog. So if the overall attitude of the dog is still unsure, is still apprehensive, my praise has to reflect that and remain measured praise, proportional to the dog's overall attitude and not just the behavior that they're giving in that particular moment, okay? It would be great if she looked up. There's lots of interesting things to look at, but I'm quite pleased with this, and this is an even more relaxed stance. This is very good. This is very good, and I think that we can end right here, everyone. Thank you.